How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy IC Josh, and we're here to talk about my favorite team currently to run right now in Dokkan. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Sorry for no face cam. I usually don't really make videos without face cams or anything like that, but for this one, I feel like it was kind of more appropriate and stuff like that. And also, I normally don't make videos like this. I usually talk about stuff like this in live streams where I can get live feedback from you guys and stuff like that right then and there. So this one, let me know in the comment section below what's your favorite team currently right now to run in Dokkan Battle. And also, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, subscribe and turn on notifications. So let's talk about it. Boo team. My honest opinion is pretty fire. Like I said, it is one of my favorite teams around currently right now. I will say right now, I'm not actually currently running this Kid Boo on this team. For anybody that's going to be probably in the comments like, you're actually running the Kid Boo right now on this team? No. I'm not running the Kid Boo on this team. I actually was running the Super Boo, the actual STR transforming Super Boo on the team, but I actually put him in this team right now for video purposes, just for the simple fact that I don't know if he's going to get a super easy A this celebration or anything. So that's the reason why I put him here. Now, what I love about this team, first of all, like I said beforehand, it's one of those teams that you pretty much can't die. I actually am running the exchange boos just because they are still okay on the team, not defensively or anything like that. They're still okay on the team in like normal events and stuff like that, but not in like a really hard one. And also they're going to get their easy A in a couple of days anyway, so they'll probably get even better. Well, they're not going to probably get even better. They're probably going to be broken, to be quite honest, for how this team is. Because if you look at it, you got a whole lot of stackers on this team. You literally have 4 out of the 6 people currently right now on this team are stackers. Super Boo down here, this AGL Super Boo, his stock went up like ridiculous when this Boo came out. And I seriously mean that with everything. His stock literally went up. He is incredible. He was already a decent unit, but the fact that he's got such a great team around him now is just impressive. And he is, in my opinion, the big damage dealer besides Buhan and stuff like that. Like he is the damage dealer because he doesn't have to transform or anything like right now, which begs the question, if we do get a Kid Boo for part 2 and he is an LR, I'm kind of scared that he's going to be another extreme damage dealer in a good way, but like I'm kind of scared that he's going to be maybe like a glass cannon just because the team is so incredibly good currently right now. And I'll say this too, that I do have this physical Kid Boo on here, and if he was to get a super easy A and we didn't get an LR Kid Boo for part 2, I'd be perfectly fine with that, just because he's absolutely incredible. And with the super easy A, you see how they treat the super easy A's. He's going to be absolutely wild. He's already putting up, I think, on this team currently right now, I think he could put up like 3 million plus. If I remember correctly, that I seen one of the times when I was showing it, I think it's about 3 million plus on the team currently right now. He just doesn't have any sort of defense whatsoever at all. It's basically pure all stats and modifiers and stuff like that he's doing any damage. So to be fair, once he does get a super easy A, he will be incredible. And I've said this before, and like I said, I've been raving about this Kid Boo for a good little bit now. Like even when we started figuring out and knowing that we were getting super easy A's, he was like one of the ones I immediately looked at. I was like, yeah, he's going to be incredible, because he doesn't have any sort of restrictions on his passive currently right now on like who he's actually giving attack and defense to. It's just all allies. So you throw him on any situation that you can run him on, like even extreme units, like an all extreme leader, like if we ever get like a 170 or 200% extreme leader, like he will probably be goated on that team, just because of the just the pure passive alone of attack and defense 50% when HP is 80% or above, just right now. And that's without a super easy A of what he would do then. But back to where we're currently at right now, of talking about why I love this team so much, is that, I mean, you have, like I said, Boo is a stacker, stacker. And like I said, we don't know what he's going to be. Boo, man, I really do love this unit, but I also have to give some legit criticism on him. And I know why they didn't make his passive if anyone's KO'd in the turn, because you would just be way too covered at that point if that was the case. But the fact that it has to be him it sucks, because if he super attacks first, like he's not dying. And even the only way I see him dying is if it's like an extremely hard event at the beginning, and this is your first turn or second turn that he's coming in, and you put him in slot 1, and for some reason like it's type disadvantage that he has, and it's a whole lot of attacks, and say like super battle road, like extreme super battle road, if there's like 5 attacks in the first slot or something like that, and like 2 of them are super attacks and one of them is type advantage over him, then I could probably see you getting the revival and stuff like that. But if that's not happening, then he's not getting it off, and I can promise you that. And I took him in on the red zone against Super Boo and stuff, and like I said, I never got the revival whatsoever at all. Matter of fact, I never even got the revival for him either, just because, like I said, he's so good as well too. Like this pure evil Boo as a spicy and featured unit that literally I have 55%, which by the way I do have Boo, he's at 55% as well, is incredible. I can only imagine him with actual dupes, because I've used the rainbow of the actual good Boo. I've used the rainbow of him. He's, again, no pun intended, for the background of fire, like he is. And him alone being covered as well with KOs, surviving KO, and also countering blast key attacks, crazy, like absolutely crazy. Like when he comes in rotation, I literally have no fear whatsoever at all that I'm dying, no matter what slot it is. If there's a super attack or anything, I have no fears whatsoever at all. And if he even super attacks 2 times, and like I said, if he gets like, good lord, I just couldn't imagine with him with dupes and stuff, because he can still tank a little bit. But if he's in a hard event and he hasn't supered or anything like that his 2 times or whatever, then yeah, he's going to get hit for a decent little bit. But like I said, it doesn't matter, because he's covered with being able to survive a KO. Like he's literally gets a pass because he could survive a KO, which, like I said, is absolutely incredible. I already said that his stock went through the roof. I mean, what else can I say about Buhan? Literal Buhan is incredible. He just seriously is incredible. Again, like once you get him built up right in an event, if you're trying to really drag it out and stuff like that, dude is ridiculous. I said this before, like global, you just don't really realize how good he actually is until you actually have the whole Boo team now. And I think a lot of people can probably say the same and be like, okay, yeah, he's incredible. With his easy A, he's literally incredible. And I'm going to continue to keep saying he's incredible until probably he starts showing age, which I don't think will probably happen for a good little bit, especially if we're getting LR Kid Boo and stuff like that, and then having like other sub easy A's that are in the Boo, Majin Boost and stuff like that. I doubt he's going to start showing age anytime soon. And again, just the fact that you can regenerate like crazy. I mean, there's 11 unusable links, but like I said, there's usable links. There's 11 usable links, and you can see where, like, again, fierce battle, how that is, infinite regeneration. I mean, like you're literally getting basically all of them that you really want to get out of this one, and boosting yourself even more. Like, just absolutely incredible. Just an incredible team. And like I said, we only have 2 LRs. We don't even have another LR of Kid Boo just yet that can take the place, and that's not even factoring in the Boo and Bobbity that are going to get their legendary campaign. They get their easy A. They could be incredible, and like I said, kick somebody off the team, which I highly doubt, especially if we do get a Kid Boo. I highly doubt anybody on this team's getting kicked out, except for again, this Kid Boo, if he doesn't get a super easy A. And if he does get a super easy A, then guess what? He's a staple on the team, which means you're going to have a problem with being like, if you don't have a certain unit, then you don't have a certain unit to run or anything like that. But if you do have all the units, boy, oh boy, the iterations of teams that you're going to be able to run is going to be great, and they're all going to be incredible. I just feel like for sure, obviously Boo, because he's the leader. This Boo, he could probably get exchanged out depending on what the other Boos and stuff like that do with their Easy A's, and then also like again LR Kid Boo and sub Easy A's. He could get pushed out, maybe, and that's a big fat fucking maybe. I don't see him getting pushed out at all on this team, and I damn sure don't see Boo Tinks getting pushed out at all on a Majin Buu team. I truly don't, unless Kid Boo's doing the same thing as him but more damage or something. Like I don't see it, and even then I just don't see him getting kicked out on this team whatsoever at all. Like, this team, in my opinion, is the most fun team to run on Dokkan right now, just for the simple fact that it's just so good. Like, you're covered in basically everything. Heals, you're covered. You don't even need to take in heal items, really. You just need to take in more damage. Like, honestly, depending on, like I said, we will get harder and harder events going forward, and to be fair, like, it's just only damage reduction that you probably would need at certain points, and even then that's still a stretch with being able to have 3 people on the team right now that can survive KOs. And while I'm saying 3 is 2 of the Boos, because you'll have 1 on each rotation, and then you'll probably have pure evil Boo either floating or something like that. So, and that's not, again, like I said, that's not to even factor in if we do get a Kid Boo LR for part 2, and he is surviving KOs as well, which he should be able to. So yeah, that would be 4 people on the team that are surviving KOs. And at that point, that would probably be, in my opinion, one of the most busted, broken, fun teams, and probably, if not the #1 team to run for events, just to beat the event, and not for like any sort of category missions or anything like that, just to beat the event. That's just how I feel about this currently right now. This is literally my favorite team, besides until like Super Saiyan 4s or something like that get updated with their super easy A's, with Goku and Vegeta, and then also getting like a standalone Super Saiyan 4 LR Gogeta and stuff, or even another Super Saiyan 4 Goku transforming or something like that. Like, this is again back to being my favorite team right now to run, and again the most fun team to run in Dokkan Battle. That's just my opinion, but let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about this team, and if you're running whatever your iterations are with it, depending on what you had, rainbow or not. Let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, have an awesome day / night. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.